Hello, hi everyone. So good to see you here. Forgive me if I'm a little hoarse today. I went for a gallop last night and I forgot to change back. My name is Andrew Hockrattle and I will be your host and guide through these daily creative challenges here in Adobe Illustrator. If you're just joining us, you're in the middle and the perfect time to join. There's a little bit to catch up on over the weekend and then a lot to look forward to next year. Lots of familiar faces in chat. Hi, Anna. Hello, Jeff, Nicholas. I see our friend Osama Hassan is here. And yes, there are videos every day, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on Adobe Live, behance.net/live. And hey, everybody, let me know if the audio sounds good today, how things are going, how you are. I know that a lot of people are going through a lot of things right now. So let us know how you are in chat, how you're doing, and hopefully I can bring you some fun and a good smile for the next 30 minutes. Now, there's a lot to talk about today and a lot to cover, and today is one of the most requested challenges. We will be designing a logo. That's the number one thing when people ask, oh, I want to learn Illustrator. How do I make a logo? We're going to show you how to make a logo using simple shapes and creating something fun. Yay. Hello, Lucky from Costa Mesa. Hello. I am very close. Rich audio. Yes, we are luxurious audio. Luxurious audio. I love doing that because I can hear it in my ears and it just gives me the tingles. All right, I've talked too much. Let's go ahead. You can follow along Hawk.co on all social media, including here on Behance, where I stream Monday and Tuesday nights with some additional content. So one more thing that I want to tell you about that is coming up. Actually, let's do this first. I want to get you involved. Enough about me. Let's not just talk about me the whole time. Let's talk about you. You can go to behance.net/challenge/illustrator, and that is where you can get involved and plugged in. You can click this button up at the top, and it will notify you every time there is a new daily creative challenges. Daily Creative Challenge. They are singular individually. And today we are doing a logo design for our restaurant. We're doing a cooking theme this week. You can go back and watch the past videos, do the past challenges, and of course get the source files for the artboards that we will be working on. I may mute my mic at some point in the next few minutes because I feel a sneeze coming on. I'm not going to do it into the mic. So here's what we're going to do is we are going to get you involved one other way, and that is by going here, bit.ly/AI Discord. That is our Discord. That is where we talk. That is where we chat. And that is where a luxurious community is thriving. So you can hop over into that and let's see what's going on over there. Where's my button? There it is. So over here, we are posting some of the challenges from yesterday. We were working with blending modes. Hi, Julia. And so working with sauces, a lot of multiplies, a lot of overlays. Very good, fun work. I love showing the reference here image. 6V. So you can post your work here in the Discord. Today we're making a logo, so I can't wait to see your logos that you post here in the Discord. Again, bit.ly/AI Discord is where you can get into that. And hello, yes, Steve Festivus Casaboom. My favorite name, I think, that is in chat. One day it'll be dethroned, but until then, favorite name. All right, let's go ahead and talk about one more thing about how I can get you involved. And this is something very special. I know in chat, we love giveaways. You guys absolutely love giveaways. So we are doing a giveaway at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is just an hour and a half from right now. And what we're going to do that on is a show called Office Hours. Office Hours is with myself and our friend Nick Longo, where we talk about how you can step up your career. So come back in an hour and a half, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we will be doing a giveaway of 1 year of Creative Cloud. Crazy, right? So set an alarm right now for 1 free year of Creative Cloud, and we'll be doing a giveaway to 1 lucky person, and also talking about how to get clients. And once you have a client, what do you do? We're going to talk about our process that relates a lot to today to take a client through the process of getting their logo and working through them. Thanks for that link, Wade. And yes, Office Hours, one of my favorite shows. Absolutely love it. So let's hop over. And I've talked for 5 minutes. And you know what? I think that it's time to go to Hawk's Kitchen. Hello and welcome back to Hawk's Kitchen. Today we are going to be making a logo. And a logo is something that goes back to ancient days, right? If we think about it, in Egypt, they used hieroglyphics. And each of those hieroglyphics represented something. There's something called a scarab, and it would be a ring. It's also a beetle, but it would be a ring that the pharaoh would use. It would have a symbol that was pressed into it and carved out of it so that when it was pressed into clay or wax or mud, it would make a seal and make a symbol that people would know was representative of that pharaoh. So that concept is something that we still use today in logos. A logo is a symbol that can represent something else, right? We know the Apple logo. We know that the swoosh represents Nike. While those things may not have anything to actually do with each other, right? Apple doesn't sell produce. We know that it's a symbol that represents that thing. So today we are going to be creating a symbol for Hawk's Kitchen. And these challenges are for whatever you want to do. So if you want to create a symbol and a logo for your kitchen or your restaurant, you can do that as we follow along using simple shapes and the Pathfinder tool today. So let's go ahead and hop over into Illustrator. We'll look at our prompt today, and we will also have a little bit of fun, because I love having fun on this stream. So let's go ahead and hop over into Adobe Illustrator. So today our challenge is challenge number 4. We will be designing a restaurant logo using the Pathfinder tool and the Type on a Path tool. 2 very powerful tools that are going to be a whole bunch of fun. And I love exposing you to how these work because you come up with the craziest things for me to look at over the weekend. So our prompt for today, it's just simple shapes and typography, but elevated. Right? I feel like they always say that when I see cooking shows. It's like, it's this, but elevated. So let's hop in. And today I'm going to show you how to make, we're going to make something for Hawk's Kitchen. So what I'm going to do first is, you know what? Let's just start building things out. So I know that I want to try to make a hawk. So a hawk, like an actual hawk, not like H-A-C-H, like an H-A-W-K for my kitchen. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the wings. And when you think about images like a hawk, you have to start to break it down into simple shapes. So a wing is basically a rectangle, right? A wing going out is basically a little rectangle, but it has a little wobble, a little curve on the edge. So what I'm going to do is for that curve, I'm just going to hit L or come over here and grab the ellipse tool and know that I want a little curve here. So I'm kind of just mapping out some of the ideas that I want, and I know that I want this to be a little curve here. So let's go ahead and continue on with this. And what I'm going to do is start taking away anchor points so that we can have a little more of the shape that we want. So we'll see here by hitting Command Y that this is indeed 2 simple shapes. But I know that I don't want the rest of this circle, right? I just want that bottom left curve. So I'm going to delete these anchor points using A, the direct selection tool, clicking on those anchor points and just hitting delete. I also know that I don't want this hard edge or this corner of this rectangle. Hello, Ahmed from Egypt. Yes, I was just there. It was so great. So I'm going to delete those because, oh, actually, let's just delete this one because I know that I don't want it. Now I'm going to grab the pen tool and start to combine these simple shapes. So I can click here at the end of this path and connect it to this little circle that I had there. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and grab the direct selection tool, drag that over, and again with the pen tool, just connect those 2. So now you can see we have a little bit of a wing using that circle and a rectangle. I'm going to bring it in just a little bit. So to continue on, I'm going to continue bringing this down. And as I do this, maybe I go in and start to use the direct selection tool to move these anchor points around just a little bit. There we go, to start creating that layered kind of wing level. And Ahmed, if there are issues with the source file, you don't necessarily need it. Today it is a blank document with the prompt on it. So you can work on any artboard is the word that I want there. There we go. So to continue with our wings, we want them to be on both sides. So we're going to go ahead and select these. And this is a little trick for you. Right click, transform, reflect, And then we're going to do vertical, which flips it along the vertical. And then we are going to hit copy, and that will make a copy of it for us so that when we bring it over, oops, I done goofed. There we go. Let's bring that over. Now we have some awesome wings, right? And hello, Parvs. First time in the live stream. Welcome. Where are you watching from? These happen every day, so make sure you come back and hang out. All right, so we've created our wings, and now I want to create the body. And when we think about the body of a hawk, I usually think about it as kind of a rectangle, right? Maybe a rounded rectangle. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a rectangle here using M or the rectangle tool, and I'm going to bring it out here. There we go. Now we've got a little bit of a body. It's a little wonky body, but we'll take it. And next, I want to work on doing the top of the head. And this one's going to get a little bit crazy, but I think that it will work out for us. And this is where we're going to start to see some of the simple shapes. So when I think of a head, it kind of rounds, and then we have the beak. So we're going to start using a lot of circles. And I'll show you each of these circles, and I just want to use them for their curves. I know that I want a circle to kind of be the width of the body, right? I want the head to kind of be the width of the body. I know that we will have that curve of the top of the head coming out over here. And then maybe we also want another one for the beak, right? We want a little beak. Let's go ahead and drag out another circle and know that we want that for the beak. I'm just going to align these by selecting the 2 and hitting this middle align. There we go. So we know that we want the beak to kind of come out a little bit. There we go. And let's see. I mean, I guess that could be it for now. But I know that I want this beak to only have the top half of it, right? So what we're going to do is I'll just show you how to use the Pathfinder tool real quick. We have on top this red shape. And this, yes, an angel, thank you. This red shape here, we are going to use to punch out. So think of it as a hole punch. The Pathfinder is a hole punch, that it takes the top shape and punches through the bottom shape. So we'll select these 2 shapes, and using the Pathfinder, we're going to punch through that bottom shape. Now you can see it subtracted from this top shape into the bottom shape. There we go. Now we've got a little bill here. Beak, I guess that would be called a beak. Yes. So we've got a fun little beak for our hawk. Absolutely love that. And what we're going to do is I want to combine those so that it isn't so jarring. So what I'm going to do is just select these 2, and you can use a second kind of Pathfinder that is called join. And join over here, right above my head, join is the first option here. And if we click that, it is going to merge both of those shapes together, right? So let's actually blow this up a little bit, and I'll bring it in just a tiny bit so that you can see. Actually, let's do this. There we go. We'll make it red so you can really see where it is. And so what it's going to do is it's going to combine these 2, and it will keep that stroke of the bottom shape. So we're going to go ahead and combine. Oh, sorry, it's taking the attributes of the top shape. And then we are going to just outline that again. So there we go. We've got a little beak for the hawk. And yes, geometric shapes. Once you get to building a geometric shape, it changes your approach. It does. It makes everything very much easier. Next, we're going to work on the talons. And for me, the talons are very much almost half circles. So we're going to kind of do a half circle here and a half circle here. And in chat, let me know if you remember, how do I make these full circles into half circles? Let me know, and I'm going to build out the legs. So the legs, I just want to be little lines here and there. There we go. And now he's got weird little knobby feet. So please, chat, help me. How do I make them into half circles? How do we do it using the Pathfinder tool? So let me know, and we'll continue building this out. I also want to give him maybe a little cowlick for his hair. So I'm going to go up here and do the star tool. This is going to blow your mind. A triangle is a 3-pointed star. So I click on the star tool and then put 3 points, and there we go. We got a three-sided triangle. All right, the talons hold the rattle. Yes, they do. Delete the left or right point. Yes, that is an option. Let's do both of those actually. And again, I'm going to select these two and join them. Yeah, that actually looks cool. I'm not mad about it. Square over half of them and divide. Yes, both of those. So what we can do is we can come in here and let's do one to each. So if we delete one of these anchor points, there we go. We're going to get a little wobble. And if we full on draw a rectangle and use the Pathfinder to divide, it's going to give us a little more of that club foot. So he's going to have two different feet just for fun. He's getting a little wonky, so why not? Next, I'm going to take him out of our artboard. And now that we understand the Pathfinder tool, I want to move on to using the type on a path. This will be very easy. Let's go ahead and make a circle around our little guy. We just did that using the ellipse tool. And then we're going to hit T for the type tool, hover over this, and you can see that it has a little circle there. When I hit Alt or Option, it turns into a line, right? We get rid of that circle. And I'm just going to type in here, Hawk's Kitchen. I'm going to put it in Gotham. Why not? We'll just drop it right into Gotham. And as you can see, I'm typing now, and it's following that path around the outside. I'm going to align that to the center so that I can come down here and see this big line. That's basically the pin where it's dragging from. So I'm going to click this and bring it up here to the top. Oh, got a little wonky. Sometimes you have to wiggle it around a little bit. There you go. So we are going to take this. And the thing that I like to do is align to center. So right now you can see the letters are following the baseline. If we go to type on a path, and then type on a path options, you can change this option from baseline to center. So if we see ascender, turn on the preview, you'll see that it goes up to the top. So if we do center, it goes right on that line just where we want it. So we're going to hit OK. Next, I'm going to bring up the type panel, hitting Command T, character panel. And I'm just going to kern this out a little bit, increase the kerning so that it goes around. There we go. So we've got our type on a path going around there. And you know what? Let's just put this guy right in the middle. That can be kind of fun, right? Let's set him down in here. There we go. Kind of fun, right? And increase these so maybe we have it go all the way to a flat level. There we go. And yes, he does have a little spiky helmet, a pickle hob. Yes. So very simple to use these shapes. And again, with these challenges, you can build a hawk like this, or you can build your own using these simple shapes. In the past, we've done space shuttles. We did a koala at one point. And so it's very easy to use simple shapes and leverage the Pathfinder tool to go ahead and build a simple logo. So what I want you to do is build your logo and then maybe keep playing with it, right? So maybe this has another big line around it, sorry. And this is your extra credit, is to take that and then embellish your logo into something else, right? That maybe it has a cutoff here, right? We're going to use the Pathfinder tool again. Just want to make this into a little badge. There we go. And let's put a larger stroke on that, right? And so now I have a little patch. So it really is, like you said up there, there we go, the power of simplicity. So very, very easy. Nicholas, thank you so much. What a compliment. Can you tell us again how to make it in the middle of a circle? Yes. So one more time, because we have like 3 minutes. You're going to make your circle. You're going to hit T for the type tool, hold Alt or Option, and it will give you this little wiggly line over the line. You click, and then we're going to go to type on a path options, and then change the align to path to center. I know that's a lot of steps, but you'll change it to center in the type on a path options. Very easy. So lots of steps, but looks great. So today we built this. This is the one that I built before our stream. Ours didn't turn out quite like that because I was working very fast, but this is the power of what you can create using those simple shapes if you have a little bit of time and you remember all the steps that you did. We got a little bit off. So this is what you can make. I want to see you make your logos and then again, put them into, gosh, look at the difference of these two. You can see the difference. You can go to bit.ly/AI Discord. That's where you can get involved and post your logo that you've created. So I will be hopping in there, giving some feedback, and let's go ahead and look at what's coming up. So next is our friend Howard Pinsky. And I've started doing this. We are going to do a raid at the end of this stream. Howard goes live in about 10 minutes. So we're going to hang out here for the next 5 minutes. I'm going to talk to you and tell you all about more things, kind of give you some thoughts and feedback. But then when he goes live, I will give you a secret emoji. And that secret emoji will be something that will enter you to win a free font from yours truly. So drop that emoji and give him a nice raid when he starts the stream. Next up, though, after Howard, you want to come back. I'm telling you, you want to come back because we are doing office hours with myself and Nick Longo. We will be giving away 1 year of Creative Cloud for free during the show. So come hang out. And if you want to submit your portfolios, you can use the hashtag Adobe Office Hours on Twitter and Instagram or here on Behance. Super easy to get entered there. And today we're talking about what to do when you get a client inquiry. We're going to talk about intakes. We're going to talk about contracts. We're going to talk about deadlines. We're going to talk about all the nitty gritty of being a freelancer. So it'll be a very fun time, a little bit of celebration. Today's my 1-year anniversary of being freelance. So we're going to talk to you about freelance and maybe some lessons that I have learned along the way. All right, let's go ahead and do a quick recap because I love doing this at the end of our streams when I talk too much and have 3 minutes left. Let's do a quick recap of what we did today. So today we designed a restaurant logo using the Pathfinder tool and type on a path. We elevated simple shapes like a rectangle, a circle, and even some more complex paths down here. We used the deleting anchor points to create these wings. It was a rectangle with a circle, and we went ahead and deleted the edges. And we've put the body as a simple rectangle. And up here, we have combined a circle, a half circle, and we've cut off that half circle using a rectangle with the divide tool on the Pathfinder, right? Very fun. So then we added some hair using a triangle and the join in the Pathfinder. Next, we moved on to really bring our logo to life by using the Type on a Path tool. We created a circle and used Type on a Path to create an arch of type above our logo. We went into we went into type on a path options, and selected center to create it on this centered line. You can see if I change to outline mode, it is very much aligned very much to that center line. Then again, we use the Pathfinder tool to create a circle and cut it off to create this nice little badge. And why not? We have a minute. Let's see what happens when we do this. Let's do established in, of course, this year. I'm going to make that 2 lines, and I'm just going to drop it down here in this corner to kind of balance a little bit. And we are going to call this the AI DCC because that's what we've been doing. So it's super fun. And just because I'm vain and don't want you guys to keep looking at this, we're going to do something real quick because we have a minute. I'm going to grab this one that I created before stream in my practice and plug it in here because I think that it looks a lot better and it has my logo in it. And there we go. Wow. What a difference. And this was the same, use simple shapes. I just did it a little bit better before we did it on stream. So thanks so much for hanging out. This was a really fun time. I appreciate you all. Make sure you stay tuned for Howard Pinsky. I'm going to give you a secret emoji in just a little while when his chat goes live. So stick around, hang out, and I'll be giving away a free font to one of you. And be sure to come back for Adobe Office Hours at 1 p.m. and celebrate with us as we learn about what to do when you get a client. So thanks so much. I will see you guys on Monday with another daily creative challenge. Bye.